Good morning, West Michigan. It is 5:14, and we are looking at a quiet, cool morning here in the West Michigan area. You can see a live view looking out over the Allendale campus of Grand Valley State University, downtown Grand Rapids, and I really think it's going to be a pretty sunrise this morning. Of course, eastbounders, you will want the sunglasses as we start the day. Clouds on the increase with the sunshine fading away, and we will see some rain showers developing as we head through the late afternoon and early evening hours. So the bottom line, as you head out the door this morning, if you're not going to be heading home until after about 4 or 5 o'clock at the earliest, you will definitely want to take that wet weather gear with you. Now, as we look at temperatures this morning, readings for the most part are holding in the 40s. There are a few spots in the low 50s near the lakeshore, and 34 degrees in Fremont, 30s from Mount Pleasant to Ionia, Lansing, Jackson, off to the east, 35 degrees in Sturgis. So the bottom line, there could be some scattered frost across the region, but I don't think it's going to be a widespread issue. And by the way, we do want to just preview the warming trend. It's taken quite some time to get here. 70 degrees is now the average high. It's where we should be in a typical year. 60s as we head into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 70 finally by Thursday, and then look at this, temperatures finally back above average by Friday and Saturday. Now, as we look at Storm Track Live this morning, not much of anything going on this morning, though there are some showers off to our north and northwest. As we look at Futurecast computer models expanding the view, clouds begin to roll in later this afternoon into the early evening. Here comes the rain after about 5 or 6 o'clock, develops in areas south of Grand Rapids initially, and I do think that's where the bulk of the precipitation will reside. So if you're from around Grand Rapids, Rockford, Cedar Springs, Sparta, and points off to the north, actually will likely hold on to dry conditions for most of the day, and possibly even the sunshine lingering as well. That rain quickly shifts off to the east and southeast overnight tonight and into the day tomorrow. And then tomorrow should be one of those days where we start out with a lot of cloud cover, maybe a sprinkle or shower south of Grand Rapids in the morning, but we will dry things out during the afternoon. Mid-60s with plenty of sunshine on Wednesday, 70 by Thursday, and then look at this 8-day forecast takes us into the weekend with highs well into the 70s, maybe 80 a week from today. So does the warm air hang around? That's the big question. Matt Kirkwood analyzing the longer range computer models.
Oh boy, have we been waiting a while for this pattern to change, coming off a weekend with temperatures way below average, even some snow as Terry mentioned. I'd like to see that 8-day forecast with 5 days with temperatures 70 or above for highs. It looks like the pattern will continue as we finish out the month of May. Look at the above average temperatures anywhere in the eastern half of the United States, even much above in the northeast corridor, below average off to the west, which is completely opposite of what we've been seeing for much of the month. In terms of precipitation, a large area of above average, including parts of the Great Lakes as well, so maybe you won't have to turn on the sprinkler for a while. Nonetheless, we're looking at the big news, the warmer temperatures taking hold. And by the way, you know, those average highs, 73 degrees, that put us up well into the 70s, maybe 80 or so eventually. Man, so how'd you guys fare on Saturday? Yeah?
I was angry cold.
You were angry?
Angry cold. The only way I could describe it, my guts hurt from shivering.
And I had no feeling, so.
At one point when I went and ran the 5K, I was feeling guilty because I was so hot while I was running that I was thinking, are those guys still really cold on the stage?
Let's talk about feeling guilty.
That's how I felt in the track.
Yeah, I thought of Matt many times over the riverbank run, and then my brain froze.
Yeah, there you go. So maybe next year if you run part of one of the events, then that'll at least help you warm up for a while. Just a thought.
I'd rather be cold. 5:18.